they're still talking about this game. Like I assume that they had thought everyone had forgot about this by now.
You know what?
It hasn't been mentioned in almost a year.
I've seen a lot of people saying that's going to get scrapped, and I don't think it is. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like it's going to be, because I feel like EA still want that fucking cash cow of live service
they
under
do
their belt.
They do.
And I think if they can salvage even a modicum of a live service game and get it back in the market and get it back churning money again, they'll fucking do it.
I think it'll be the one thing that they didn't see coming is they did not get this game out before a console shift. So Anthem is in no way set up to run on any of the next gen consoles. No. So either they're going to have to spend 2-3 years updating this to run on a PS5 and whatever, or they're just going to scrap it, use the idea, and just make a new game.
Yeah.
So it'll either be like Anthem and it won't be out for another 5 or 6 years, or will it just be, generic space shooter 5, PS5 exclusive 7 years from now, and they'll be like, well, we took the fly-in from Anthem and now there's all this other shit in it, so I don't think they'll do anything with it. I think they've wasted enough money on it to redo it into a game that will work on PS5 will cost way too much money for a franchise that literally fucking no one cares about, and they'll just take what worked and move it into a new game.
I don't know anything about going from PS4 to PS5, if I'm honest, because I don't develop. Yeah. I thought it would have been a little bit easier just because they might have upskilling patches.
It's still just a lot of work though. It's still just because one works on the other, it won't necessarily work on thing. And also, if it works on PS5, then you'll have to make it work on both PS5 and PS4, which is even more work because everyone who bought it on the PS4. So they'll have to do 2 SKUs of a game, and the PS5 SKU will be practically a new SKU, which is almost like just developing another game on top of that. So they'll look at it, they'll be like, this is not worth doing over 2 generations for a game that no one fucking cared about.
That's the thing. Like I just think if because this is EA and they love money. I think if they can get a live service product back on the market, I think they would
I agree. I think they'll take what people liked about Anthem and put it into a new live service. It won't be Anthem. It'll be something else.
It will be the spiritual successor.
Yeah. That's the term that will come up a whole lot. The spiritual successor to Anthem. The PS5 version of Anthem in a completely new game with a story. Yeah. And not one that they just made up on the spot.
Fair. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we can report more back on as we come across more information. As soon as we get more information,
Jake, it won't be free to play because they like money too much, but it will have microtransactions because they like money.
So what they might do is they might even, if they want to try and get people in on it at a very low tier level, they might release it at a discounted cost, but then heavily microtransact it after.
No, it'll be
release it at $50 instead of $70, and then
it'll be a £70 release. They'll just hope that people don't compare it to Anthem too much, and they'll move on with their lives, and Anthem will be gone.